Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. Here I am again because my message is important. Had to push myself as well because I think a lot of us are tired. There are very powerful DNA and plasma body activations happening in the field, which is also why I'm coming online, because this is also an invitation to a remote activation I'm doing tomorrow or today on the 27th at 10 p.m. UK time. And it's basically us fully activating the keys and codes for our Krystar SAphiRA Lightbody. So that's the Krystar SAphiRA or the Albion Lightbody, also within the planet. That's our androgynous Lightbody. So the masculine and feminine fully reunited in hierogamic union, because it's happening. Okay, it's all completing. And we're here to anchor this in. So I'm being shown that after I'm posting this, very strong plasma, aurora plasmas are going to come in, activations for this. Just getting a confirmation. And yeah, be ready. So I'm going to leave the details underneath. I did also a separate post, so check out the community page. The best thing is if you can click the Facebook event link and say that you're coming, so I have an idea of who is there. Now, it does work via consciousness intent. Okay, that is enough. But it's nice to know for me consciously also who we're working with. But again, this is really sources in charge, okay, Mother, Father, God, and we're having all the support we can possibly think of. Thanks so much for the ones who have already taken part when I, mentioned this in the last video for the eclipse. There was a very powerful activation that came in, and I wrote about it and shared. And we're basically continuing this as we're now clearing the field of all this black magic crap totally fully. Our fields no more being tagged and hunted and all that stuff. So just let me finish first of all. So basically the activation, how it works, it's remote. Okay, so for those who are not aware of how this works, it's basically via meditation, telepathic connection that we connect. I can go very deep that way. Other grid workers, gate workers as well can use, because the more we are, and especially also depending on the coding of each, we can bring in a lot of frequency together, and then we are connected to more and more people, soul groups, and we just can bring in a lot more of the activations and basically direct and focus our attention and power in the most positive of ways, which is full light body activation and ascension over the coming days, as well as finishing the dark matter re-encryption, which is what is our spirit body, and that gives the instruction sets for the meta body and our meta worlds, which has been fully re-encrypted, especially with the aurora plasmas. And also this is really it's based on donation, but it's really more pick your price of what you would give towards an activation. It's also basically an ascension booster session for you. So again, it purifies, clears, seals, balances, harmonizes, and upgrades and activates your whole field, morphogenetic field, DNA, RNA. You can read the description. In general, it's a whole clearing and upgrading. So in order also to support me in my mission, because I am guided to provide these things by donation, because some of us still have, some issues around these matters. And also, again, I know that I'm here to basically, because I hold the cosmic ascension keys and codes that I'm basically being shown after I'm posting this. I will be receiving the activations and upgrades first to be able then, we're already holding the field because this is already online now. But the more of us can hold this together, again, the more powerful this becomes. And we're going to lift up the planet together. That's what we're going to do. So the field is going to be open until midnight on the 30th. So over basically 73 hours after we finish. And that is in order to, because there's a whole lot that's going to come in, okay? And these are collective activations. We're anchoring on behalf of all, so it will be available to all in the field. And again, if you can't make a donation, that's totally okay. All right, or if you just made one towards me, please be my guest. But I also am, again, you know, it's also a way to support me back and the mission at hand. And yes, and this is also what the Grey Lion stands for, and the Grey Kings and Queens that have been highly activated within the collective consciousness and the starseeds, because we are the tribal leaders. We hold these starseed codes and keys for the ascension, for the different races, different star races that have seeded humanity together. And us together are holding the blueprint in the morphogenetic field for the planet, which is now basically being fully activated as we fully activate our plasma bodies and DNA, because it's directly interlinked. There's also the Schumann resonance just started spiking before I came on. I think the sun is going to pick up as well. But it's about, you know, the inner, again, supernova of the heart event. It's all about our heart opening and igniting, because again, it's the thymus, our high heart, that is the ignition point of our ascension. And I've been shown that I'm just here to bring in these activations and to make them available to as many people as possible, to anchor them into the field, because this is about ascension, not ultimately about money, but obviously we also need that to, you know, pay for things. So I do appreciate very much. Thank you so much for anyone who does support me also in all ways, shapes and forms. Again, liking, commenting and sharing also the activation, because again, it's a very important activation for us collectively to make this ascension, which is already in full force. But again, to bring these keys and codes in for full light body and DNA activation of the 13th strands DNA. And also what's anchoring is, again, as starseeds and indigos, we have 24 to 48 strands of DNA, usually potential. And that is the 48 strands emerald DNA and emerald order DNA. And basically this is the core monadic blueprint that we are holding here, and especially again the twin flames and the 12 tribes which are connected to this. And as they unify the masculine, feminine, and herogamic union, which is happening right now, also with the cosmic egg activations, which is the final stages of herogamic union at the light body stage, healing all of the, you know, distortions in the light body, and then the wing repair and all of that being finalized. Many of us can feel their wings becoming active, and we're starting to get ready to fly. So I see we're going to be anchoring this over the next few days, and then as the 31st and the beginning of January is also 111-222 day starts, we are going to have liftoff. That's what I see. So let's see again how this is going to work out. I don't really do days, but that's what I've been shown, so I will share this. These are more coordinates, and again, anything is possible anyway, and especially now, in any moment in no time. And we're crowning basically. So we have unified the masculine, feminine within. There's still healing happening, a big purge, very intense energies flowing in, a lot of DMT release, been so nauseous. I basically woke up with a migraine. I was woken up unnecessarily by the postman, but anyway, and oh my God, so nauseous, massive third eye, crown activations, crown twinning, pineal pituitary gland activations. Literally, we are getting crystal clear vision and 336 degrees all around. Just one more thing before I forget, so remote activation, it also, please do read the description of the event, okay? Because it is an activation within itself. And you tune in at the time. If you can't do the time, do it at a time that suits you, or before you go to sleep, make the intention. You will pick up on this, okay? It does get most intense at the time, but I also will be probably more longer in the field. And also the days after and tomorrow, you know, throughout the day, again, and already has come in a lot of the activations. So this is outside of time in a quantum. So even if you see this after, tune in, especially after the 30th, and just consciously tune in and ask to receive the activation, because it will add to it in, again, quantum no time. All right, that's how this works. And you just do meditation, or you can also listen to one of my activations. I also have one that's specific for Krystar SAphiRA Lightbody activation. That's 23 minutes long, but you can listen to it at any point if you want to. I might also record a clearing type activation towards the end of this, just to kind of help us prepare. And again, outside of time, it's always nice to clear our fields and ignite them. So, but we see how I feel, because also throat clearings, upgrades, and yeah, my head, you know, a lot is starting to come in now. So we're getting ready. So take part, but also be very conscious if you want to take part, okay, in whatever you take part, any activation, meditation. Because again, you open your light body to a field, but again, I do, have already sealed, and we do have the highest protection. Very important right now with all the black magic going on, which we're basically counteracting. So there's a lot of that nonsense been going on, and it's the time of the year for that, obviously. So we're counteracting this, and we're clearing all of this up, and any remaining distortions and interference patterns in the field, AI, and also womb healings, massive womb healings, that also came through with the eclipse, and that we're continuing, and that are really helping us then to step back into our original creational energies, which are coming online. So I need some passion to create and have the new renaissance of, for the artists coming up now. That's what I've been shown. So people will be creating, because we will be able to use our superpowers. And that's what we're going to, full on new earth now. And depending on what your coding is right now, for the forerunners and the core monad, we are anchoring our Elohai, Elohim, or ascended master level, guardian level identity and consciousness, and obviously also God source consciousness. And depending again how much work everybody has done themselves and has already cleared and activated, and also the potential in our DNA. And what I'm also here to bring is again the new triple diamond sun body template and blueprint, which is also the new Indigo 4, the diamond avatar template, which is 72 strands of triple helix DNA. And this is also what we're going to be further anchoring, because I was shown basically the planetary diamond avatar coming online, and it's like a big being, which is again, it's basically the Krystar SAphiRA light body coming online. It's androgynous, but it's one being. It's like a big diamond avatar, and it's getting ready to fully rise. Basically, that's what I've been shown. So that's what we activate. So sacred divine unions between masculine and feminine within us is us coming back home to our heart and our true self. So this is what this is all about. And it's the one true self as well, which is like a core template, our core virtues and ethics. But then obviously we have a lot of our own individual quirks and expressions of our own soul and higher identities. Again, the soul is just part of it. Yeah. So as we're integrating the monad and activating it, then also our soul monad comes online, and our cosmic reunion. And this is very much connected to these divine unions that we are experiencing within, and then possibly also with people in our realities. And ultimately it's divine. This is all about, in the twin flames as well, about divine union with all of life everywhere. It's us anchoring and activating the unity grid, ascension earth, paradisian Edenic codes. That's what we hold, because that's going back home to the start where we came from and where the split happened. And that's what we're healing now. The split between the masculine and feminine, these original twin flames, between humanity, the different tribes, these scenes, it's a guardian level. So all of this is healing. Okay, and all of this is this. So also in our families, this is having a big effect, because it's also false parent archetypes healing and clearing. So this will come up in, either these relationships ending or healing. And this is for us really here. We are the embodiments and the new blueprints and archetypes of the cosmic divine mother and father, of the divine feminine and masculine blueprints. So we are the new role models in a way, you know, leading by example. That's the leading we're doing here. And as we are embodying this, it's all from embodiment, it comes active in the field, and the consciousness and collective shifts. Because we hold these blueprints within our DNA. That's why it's all about embodiment and always has been. So these powerful DNA and light body activations and awakenings are also hard on the body. So yesterday felt super high after the eclipse activation most of the day. Although I could still also, because all of these entities and beings, shadow beings being cleared, and I'm doing a lot of that, there's also a tension you can feel, because obviously, like, I need to really hold the field right now in a really big way. And again, the more of us can be part of that, the better, and the more help this is also for me, especially those that are highly coded, know that what they are doing. So, you know, all hands and hearts on deck, please. Thank you very much for all your support. So this can be very, you know, achy. Do salt baths or salt scrubs, you know, maybe get a massage, stretch your body, rest a lot. I was even having a nap today, but I didn't get much sleep. So, but still, I barely ever have a day nap. So that was disorienting. Anyway, so if you can, you know, rest when you're called, because you're going through sacred transformation, metamorphosis, especially the gray lines, the female rose and gray lines are doing a lot of the rebirthing right now, literally of the planetary body. And we're doing a lot of the transmutational work. Okay. That's also what the Magdalenes are very much for me about, is very much the water element and transmuting the emotions of the collective on a very deep level. And a lot of us have done this. When I mentioned the blue rays, it's all connected to that hold the original mother codes, which are the original blueprints and proton seeds for humanity. So we are literally rebirthing cosmically creation again, because it's a whole new consciousness. Okay, it's cosmic, one consciousness, fully rebirthing itself. Okay, through and within the cosmic womb right now. So, and the answers, when I said in the last video, you know, I don't know how we get there. Well, I know how we get there, as in it's all about from one now moment to the next, being totally tuned into your inner guidance system, guided by your intuition and your heart, because your feelings will steer you, of course, at one with the mind, but it will, you know, make your whole, you know, gut, brain, and everything connected all together as one is your guidance system, your intuition, okay, and your wisdom. That's what's going to carry you through. That's your compass with source. That's your anchor, okay? And that will show you from one moment to the next what to do. There's no more planning as such now. And there hasn't been really for a long time, as we've seen for the last 2.5 years. So we've gotten used to this to now. We've literally been prepared for what's up now. So let's see what's going to happen. I keep being shown, basically, it's just embrace the uncertainty and childlike wonder. Focus on what you want to create, but it's also total surrender right now, as in, you know, we don't need to have a plan or even know where we are going in a sense, but keep focusing on New Earth now. Or again, obviously, tune into your own guidance of what you hear to bring at this time, of course, in any now moment. Yeah, that goes at this point, I think, without saying. Always use your own discernment, take what resonates, leave the rest. You are your own highest authority, and that's what it's all about. And we all have our own version of truth, and another's is not a threat to ours. Okay, and that's how we're going to make this work, where we're going to celebrate, like, you're awesome, I'm awesome, let's do something awesome together with the people we really resonate with. Now that we're going to clear all the rest that have kept us apart, all the interference and messing and karmic storylines and all the cords and attachments and all of that stuff. Okay, going, gone. Fully releasing that now. Gone. Going, gone. Okay, we're letting us fully go now. And all the stories along with it, because it's all new now, all new beginnings. We are starting all over again, because now we know better, because we've learned our lessons as a collective, as one. And we are now rebirthing New Earth as one. Okay. And this is huge, yeah, definitely rebirth. And it's literally, I mean, this is a drawn out reborn process, but I feel pretty much new. It doesn't matter that you still have some old stuff lingering in your field. You just keep clearing your field. There's a lot going on right now, but it's going very, very quick. It's so accelerated right now. Okay, I really see we're talking about days here. Although I hate being linear, because literally there's no more time. Okay, any moment now, anything can happen, always, but especially now. So keep focusing on where you want to be. I'm getting just pain in my head now. And this cosmic divine reunion happens from within, and it's happening right now. It's already happening. So these are also Eucharistia and Angbody activations I mentioned before. I think I left a link. I will leave another link down below if people want to know more about this. And we're literally freeing ourselves of the past, dying upon our old false self to be born anew. Okay, so just keep letting go. That doesn't serve you anymore. And it's the remembering that's coming online now, along with our gifts and abilities and our power. But we need to fully claim this, our realities. We are fully rising now, our dragon aspects who hold the keys and codes, our divine blueprints, our history records, which equals DNA activation, which equals new realities, because that's our true emerald records held in our DNA and in crystalline networks within the earth that are unlocking the truth, and that's bringing online our true, the one true organic reality, okay, where we should be on, because this is a false overlay, like a bad dream that we are awakening from now, literally, okay, this is false. It's not real. It really isn't. It's a dream. We are imagining this, and we are imagining now the original timeline as we're fully dissolving all of these artificial overlays. And again, the masculine fully rising, speaking from his heart, pushing through the last levels of fear and illusions and false perceptions, is what's fully collapsing the matrix, because he holds these codes. There's just so much the feminine can do, seriously. And we need the masculine right now. I cannot, like, I need to just say that, because it's really in the field. It's this, and I know it's within us, you know, it's all, it's both end, because somebody I was posting about the, you know, the kind of meme about like a skeleton and then me waiting for my twin flame to text. And I was saying, you know, the struggle is real, and just as well we are eternal and we don't do time. Now, the whole twin flame thing, and obviously everybody has a different experience, but this is, it's a thing. So we do have a lot of the feminines right now still holding the field for the masculine to step forth, to speak from their heart. Because that is, you know, it's also an energetic support and bridging the dimensions and merging and healing the split, literally, and pushing through that interference, which has divided us in the first place, so to say, or which was the, you know, the chicken and the egg at the same time, so to say. That's what happened. So in order for us to learn the lessons and step back into, you know, learn, expand our consciousness and our DNA coding. So, but we can really feel that in the field, that there's this, you know, moment where everything gets triggered, and love is very much what we're here to embody. And the twin flames are very much here to fulfill sacred contracts, but it's beyond that. As I was writing, it's really beyond contracts now and all of that. But it's about true divine love. It's not about perfection. It's about transcending all of these barriers, dissolving them, and all of these fears, and rising together in love. This is what this is all about. And again, it's about all of humanity rising together in love, which is what they hold as a template, because it unites the tribes and activates the DNA, because it's love, the frequency of love, that activates it. That's what I'm seeing. But ultimately it's oh yeah, and then why I'm saying this, because somebody underneath said and tried to argue over that, but we're not waiting. And yes, we're not waiting, but we also are waiting. And because you just know it's part of the ascension. It's part of what we came here to anchor and activate together. Because together they have 3 times the power. It's power tripled. And that's how we activate the unity grid. So that's what we're waiting for. But all in divine timing. And at some point, yeah, I mean, I was also shown in my own circumstance, I've waited so much, and not for this particular masculine, to give him credit, but in general, for the masculine in my life. And I'm just it's one of my main things. We're also done waiting, and that's also collective thing. So it's both end, but ultimately it's about frequency alignment. And if it's supposed to align, it will. And if not, there will be another plan. We don't need another person to open our heart. But then also, depending on what we've been shown, it may be part of our destiny for these couples to come together. So, but again, free will is always respected. It's both ends. So you don't need it to happen, but you're kind of waiting for it. But then also at some point you might stop waiting, or they may step forth. So whatever will happen, will happen. And that's what we can really rest in, even if we might go forth and back, into I'm done waiting and I'm timeless and all of that stuff. But yeah, it's like at times, yeah, it's freaking killing me. This is like this whole thing has just been, I never was out to take part in the twin flame story in the first part. But obviously I can see it's very much what I'm here to anchor, the divine union template. So that's why it just makes sense to me that way. But the first time was very much a disappointment to me, and it left me very confused. So if this doesn't happen, it makes me even more confused. But I will make sense of it, because in the end it just is. So that's where we're at, okay? And that's where we also did what I meant. There's been a whole reset in the way we connect, and it's very nice in the field because it's much more sovereign. But we need to be very careful right now on how who we have feeding of our energy. If there are unhealthy connections, you can't have leaks, because I could see there were leaks in my field, and I had to just close them fully down and to really clear my field. And then you need to be very conscious about how you connect. And I'm also seeing, as part of these activations right now, where it would have been more heavy on my field, right now it's very much that everybody's in their own egg type bubble, in a cosmic egg, and their team are all around them, and they're being more connected to source. Like I'm still connected as in holding the field, but it's not as in kind of, it doesn't look like feeding tubes kind of coming off me, in a sense. All right. So it's, again, there's different connections. It's kind of more, we're in this whole membrane that the energies are flowing through and in the frequencies and keys and codes and activations, if that makes sense. So anyway, also a lot with the activations to the brain, whole brain activations, merging right and left brain as one. It's also unifying heaven and earth, and crystal cathedral network. Again, also these activations can cause a lot of dizziness, headaches, and so forth. I would recommend Olbus is very nice, or minty things like tiger oil can really help as well. And then earthing, if the weather is okay where you are, and not just mushy dirt. So remember that the frequency of truth is what dissolves all the lies, corruption, and manipulation. Okay, it's really what cuts through all of the falseness within the matrix and dissolves all these false realities and timelines. And a lot of this we do right now is through surrendering to divine will, firmly rooted in the now moment. And that's quantum living. Okay, no more time. Obviously, there are coordinates, and we still, have that for certain things to connect and whatever, make arrangements and do stuff. So, but ultimately, you need to keep transcending any kind of time and how long you think something is going to take, because literally it's a shift in consciousness. You can see right now how quickly everything is shifting. Okay. And if you contract, just know that contraction is part of the expansion. You can't expand without contraction. And a lot of this is, yay, great. And then, oh my God, this is really heavy. And then, yay, great, this is heavy. And it can also be at the same time. And we're here to hold the 0 point field within these expansions and contractions and activations and clearings and purgings, and just be as neutral and non-judgmental with it as we can be, support ourselves as good as we can, and really nurture ourselves through this right now, because you're literally as if you're nurturing your own little baby. Okay, that's just but it's basically crowning, but you know what I mean, as if it's already born and you're looking after it really well, or you're feeling it in your belly, however you want to see it. And also to the twin flame relationship in regards to any relationship, whoever masculine or feminine we connect to, especially in these romantic relationship type of connections, is it can either, love can make you either weak or strong. So it can either empower you or weaken you, disempower you, depending on who we're with and the kind of connections we have. So we need to be very conscious, sometimes maybe the person might not be in the right place to connect with, and that's maybe also why they're not wanting to connect. So, and that's often why we go into hermit mode, because as these upgrades and activations happen, we often need a lot of space, physical space, and sometimes other people irritate our space, although we're coming out of this phase now. I very much see, as we're now ready to connect and fully rebirthing ourselves. I literally felt almost fully rebirthed yesterday. So we're just fine-tuning now and dusting the decks. Okay, final dusting, little bits. Okay, although it's very deep with all these deep kind of shadow energies coming up, but it's kind of the final purge. Okay, and I really see this as feeling freaking amazing very, very soon. All right. And we've seen glimpses and we've been shown what it's going to feel like. So it's very important that we, are very conscious right now of how we spend our energy. And always that's how we have a sovereign energy field and how we connect to one another. And, any leaks we might still have to, and cords and hooks or attachments, to really clear that however you're guided to. So, yeah, I already said this, that we are at the third level of the hierogamic union process, where the Krystar SAphiRA unify as one within a cosmic egg. And it's also the monadic twin, which is the genetic equal. And they really synthesize together the solar and lunar light, which then integrated embodies the cosmic crystals avatar of liquid aurora rainbow light. So that's what we activate. Together, the androgynous pair share one merged double diamond sun body, now triple diamond sun body, for those of the core monad, like the forerunners already activated, and one hierogamic crown. So these are the crown twinnings, and that's also why you're very much connected telepathically to them. Like the connection is very strong, but you can cut these, temporarily down. There has been a reset in these connections, as I've experienced and been shown. So this is also all part of the golden dragon egg or solar egg. I don't know why my nose always itches when I come online. It's also part of the DNA activations. Now, powerful DMT releases also make for a trippy experience. So again, sorry, the solar dragon egg activations is what, we activated previously with also, if people have noticed, there are 2 videos to the Dragon Awakening video. Okay, in the second part was the activation that also I have on my SoundCloud. Can't speak today. And yeah, that's also powerful activation, just in case you've missed that there's a second part, because it's Yeah, just in case you missed it. So basically these dragon eggs hatching throughout the planet is basically helping us to activate the plasma light bodies right now through the collective, because we are here, like I've been shown, as I ascend or we ascend, you know, as a group, we are pulling those that it may concern with us, because we are the one logos, one body, one mind, that has now unified as one through the hierogamic union processes that we've been through. Okay. So the powerful DMT releases make for a trippy experience. We become the master of the dream, dissolve all remaining illusions of separation, false projections, perceptions, inverted and limiting thought forms and beliefs rapidly now, quantum style. All right, let's do this. And let's do, oh, I have more, wait. Let me just see. So we're healing betrayal and being targeted. So a lot of the nervous system, really relax it. Okay, it's so important. I do keep saying this. And really our confidence and passion and knowing that we can manifest what we, you know, desire, and that's an alignment, is arising. Because when we align with our destiny, everything aligns for us. All right. And everything is literally at the other side of fear. It really is. And then also, obviously, there needs to be divine alignment, as we well know. So there is a lot of waiting in this process, for sure. And patience, which timelessness helps us with. I'm not naturally a very patient person. No, I had to learn this, and I still have my moments, but it's okay. You move in between, you know. But it is about tuning in with your eternal diamond avatar self. This is what it's all about. Okay, that's what we're doing here. Merging, quantum merging. I can't speak, with our diamond avatar self. Because the cosmic consciousness, like the downloads, the clarity that's coming in, as all the interference is being cleared as well. That's it. Okay, that's your DNA activating. That's your consciousness, cosmic consciousness. And we are the broadcasting station, okay, for that, to get activated with the Emerald Heart Grid. So this is also us fully reclaiming and accessing our full and true powers, gifts, abilities, and wisdom again, okay? So again, the dragon aspects, the crystalline activations, the DNA, the emerald tablets, all activating from within, but you need to really go there, trust your intuition, the more will come forth, okay? The more you use your gifts and abilities, the more will come forth. You need to really share it also with the world. That's what you came here for. You need to transcend any fear of persecution, being laughed at, or nobody likes it. That's part of why we came here for. We need to anchor this in the field, share it somehow. That I would recommend. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, everybody in their own divine timing. But it activates you. Every time you push through any kind of big fear, it's you quantum leaping. Really, it's like the universe has your back. It's safe in your body now. Okay, this is what we're anchoring. It's safe now. Almost fully, this is done. Okay, we're just clearing this crap up now, but this is done. We're already ascending and simultaneously putting the plug on the old. Okay, like the death and the rebirth, quantum, because it's going back where everything, all the timelines dissolve into one point. And that's the organic creatrix. Now, knowledge is acquired through study, wisdom is learned through experience, and nothing beats wisdom. Okay, and that's what we're here to reclaim. Also, the gnosis, very much also connected here to the gray lines, also an island. I very much see very ancient codes and records held here within the land. And that's also why it's been so heavily raped. And yeah, and also obviously connected to UK landmass and with the 11th Stargate, which very much we've been focusing on activating, reclaiming, and we are basically all there, ready to light this thing up like a Christmas tree. Okay, Christmas has come early, so let's do this. The intelligence that comes from the heart, okay, that cannot be learned, that is your quantum intelligence that guides you through whatever storm or craziness you may face in any now moment. That's all you need to know. That's you feeling empowered and knowing that whatever comes your way, you can, you can deal with it, because we've been through it all, haven't we? So trust yourself, know who to trust. Your intuition will tell you. All right, trust that, not your crazy monkey mind. All right, so full forgiveness, peace at last. That's what's here now. The masculine, feminine, this origamic union, androgynous light body activation is really also what brings the deep, lasting sense of equilibrium, harmony, balance, joy, bliss that arise deeply from within now. These bliss codes, ascension codes, divine union codes, divine love codes, Adenic paradisian codes, all activating now. So all blocks, walls around our hearts are being removed as we open fully up to this most pure of true divine love, which can feel like an overwhelm at times, but it really is part of our ascension, and that's how our sacred heart chambers open. Okay, so this very pain is the very antidote for our heartbreak, and it's what is fully healing our hearts now. All right, so remember this. Embrace yourself, hands on your heart, give yourself healing, put a crystal on there, all that good stuff. Surround yourself in a bubble of love, every cell, every atom of your beingness, particle and wave, filled with pure divine source love. Okay, and that's what's healing everything now, your whole morphogenetic field, all of you, unified as one. So let's fully embrace and surrender to divine will, the divine plan, fully in action, fully playing out. All is good. It is done. All right. Let your intuition guide you, your wisdom guide you. More will come. Every now moment will show you what to do. Okay. And this is also where this becomes a bit more fun. It's not predictable. And that's when not much is said, just a general direction. But how far we jump is always up to us in every now moment. We have to believe. Whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. Okay. And if you believe you can't, then you're also right. That's how powerful you are. So let's remember this. And obviously, it's also to do with, and knowing the frequency of having enough activated and cleared in our field for those gifts and abilities to fully come online now. And we have, all right, the foreigners are here to lead the way and activate us on behalf of all, and get us out of this artificial holographic overlay matrix. Okay, fully dissolving now, poof. Okay, like a bad dream, wakey wakey. It is time, out of time, quantum now. Let's merge with that. Organic ascension of now. All new multidimensional realities accessible from within, your whole multidimensional selves merged as one. All right, the best of everything. That's what we're keeping. And the rest, back to source for re-encryption. Thank you very much. So the more we truly know ourselves, which is the privilege of a lifetime, getting to know our true self, the more fully we are connected to our sacred crystal heart, the more clarity returns to us. And that's what really helps us heal all. It's clarity, because it's your full DNA and light body fully healed and activated. And that's what holds your consciousness, your memories, also, the film strip to your realities. And that's what we're going to activate now. Okay, now I'm going to do a little tiny recording, just a little kind of clearing, fire, diamond white fire clearing with some dragon magic. And that should, just give us a nice little boost. All right, so let's do this. And also, just before I forget, so for the activation tomorrow or today, so remote means just via meditation. So there is no video, no live tape, okay, no connection online. You can listen to one of my pre-recorded activations, okay, if you want to listen to something or do your own thing, so to say, and tune in telepathically. And you can also use it for your own grid work as you're bringing in a whole lot of frequency. So I'm looking forward to that. It shall be interesting. It's going to unfold. Now, if you want to use your headphones, just sit down or lie down, with your back straight. And just take a couple of breaths. Just centering ourselves and breathing out any stress, any worries, letting go of any thoughts, any tension in our body. And focus on your heart center and see a beautiful ball of crystalline diamond rainbow opalescent light, plasma light. And let it build up for a moment. Come bigger with your breath. As you breathe into it, comes bigger. And then with the next breath, you breathe into it and hold it there for a moment. And again, let it build up. And then with the next breath, you breathe it down into the core of the earth. Down your central column until you feel it has arrived. Otherwise, give it another breath. And just connect here for a moment with the crystalline core of the earth. And also feel throughout the day, throughout your days, this connection to reinforce it and feel how energy passes between your heart to your body, between that of the earth, going forth and back, up and down. And with the next breath, you breathe up, spark of that light stays within the crystalline core of the earth, and the rest you breathe up to about 30 centimeters beneath your feet. And then you breathe this out into a big round platform underneath your feet. So you have 30 centimeters beneath your feet, a big opalescent, crystalline, white platform, silver platinum light, sparkling plasma light. And with the next breath, you breathe this up all around your energy field, and we connect up through the stargates all the way back to source. Sun, central sun, great central sun, galactic center, heart of Andromeda, through the neutron window, the 7 higher heavens, the aurora host, connecting us with Ascension Earth, Aurora Earth, Aramatena, the Lyran Stargate. Uyanai Rashkairo, ku enatete est ai. Humanai Rashkure, Haina, eu, Kuskuna tete akeke nate se pushukuta. Kayanake, Kinakana sutu tunairake enashatara sata. Kuneaneane, se teate. Kuyanantea tea sukuna shiteate. Uyanakeake. Fully merging with our Diamond Avatar Blueprint, highest divine blueprint for each. 13 strands of crystalline DNA, fully physicalized. The divine template of the 144 plus 3 is 1. Crystallizing every atom. 13 protons, 12 electrons, 13 neutrons, spinning faster and faster. See how in every atom you have a little Merkaba spinning, and in your own field, highest divine blueprints, geometries, activated. Kurayena keate, sunata, ayarashe, keya, o aine kea keaka, kurena seate, e yanata nae, uyana keate, Shura seke ai shura aina kea keke aya sada tarata. Reactivate now our ascension keys and codes, fully calling back all of our quantum, our divine masculine and feminine, Adenic codes, Cartesian codes, bliss codes, freedom codes, abundance codes, divine union codes. Unakeayara aino sunatea keate shuturanai. Nanane, eno nanatea keake. Sunatea yakeake. Kunayenatea seakeake. And we connect further up through the primal sound and light fields of the SAphiRA, the cosmic womb, that we are always at one with. Fully activating our Russia body, dark matter body template and blueprints, plus upgrades. Kina era yuna nasatata. Ke eina shu yina keak. E yuna senate. E akara. Uyane tutu. Shunate yana. E una ke es tukushka ena se esena. Kue ena yake. Fully dissolving any lower blueprints and templates, false mother and father archetypes, masculine and feminine aspects. O yena kena setush kuna yena tea sekena kea 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 kea. Na yena na sute ayanata kuena seate. And we connect further up, all the way to the heart and mind of God, pure God source consciousness. Enatuna enate utanayate tara na ya e na. Now with the next breath, we breathe this column of light all the way back down from source through the stargates, all around your field, as wide as you want to make it, and all the way down into the crystalline core and out into deep space. Widening this out, covering the whole planetary field with a beautiful opalescent, iridescent plasma bubble of light, cosmic egg, around our own fields and the planetary body. And this goes out at all levels, solar system wide, galactically, universally, multidimensionally, cosmically. Sunatenaye na neunana deunana Anayanaya. Te yunatea se. Aya. Sukara ishkana ekara eya tuku aina ke. Now see yourself in this beautiful egg of opalescent iridescent plasma light. This purifying your field. Plasma is fire water, and it's assisting the re-encryption of all matter, across all time and space, clearing all remaining distortions, all lower frequencies, energies, entities, attachments, cords, hooks, implants, inserts, AI, artificial materials, structures, architecture, nanobots, nanotech, nanodust, any tags, clamps, chains, demons, demon seeds, shadow beings, psychic spears, all and anything that is bound us to the old, any karmic residue and load, we release, we clear it all, let it go, all back to source for transmutation, wherever's in highest alignment. Clearing and removing all negative aliens, entities, beings, cyborgs, clones, evicting all invader races, all those not in alignment with the law of one now. Ena karashkuna te se tera ena tara sa ekena kekino kara ashkuna inena sekina te ake. Claiming full sovereignty, claiming back all of our soul pieces, soul fragments, soul aspects, all of our multidimensional selves, multidimensional DNA, as one, unified and healed. Fully healing our auric field, our morphogenetic field, closing any remaining openings, holes and tears, fully healed. Fully activating our plasma buffer shield, golden egg, golden fleece, our raw body. Ushuna teda sekena satara satara e nayana kukonaya. Kenona satara. Duyana kena satara. Feel how this fire is getting bigger and bigger. Fully clearing the whole morphogenetic field. All of your chakras, meridians, nadis, axial tonal lines. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies across all time and space, all unified as one. No more division, clearing and dissolving all membranes and seals remaining, all and anything preventing us from our full ascension and full Krystar SAphiRA, Krystar SAphiRA, Albion Lightbody, our triple diamond sun body, diamond rainbow plasma light body. Anything preventing us from still doing so is being fully released now, all in alignment with divine and free will, depending on what each is ready for. Munatea shikinatea kasar aira natarata. Ura shinaya keanatara suinakeate. Clearing all miasms, fully dissolving any density, red wave spectrum, red cube, black cube technologies, any lunar distortions, fully healing our womb. We now have the Cosmic Mother of Dragons joining this clearing and activation. She is a crystalline, white, iridescent, opalescent dragon. And she carries the power of the diamond white flame, of the diamond white Elohai, that enables us to fully reset our blueprints, fully clearing any remnants of the old, limiting, inverted blueprints and patterns and templates, any limiting thought forms and beliefs, all holographic inserts and overlays, any false perceptions, projections, illusions, delusions, anything that's preventing us from seeing with crystal clarity our true reality for what it really is, igniting new earth from deep within us, from deep within our cellular memory, as all that it is not. All the old memories and false history records are being burned of our fields and DNA, and the lower codings and traumas. We are not shikara sai, I am not kia 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 sitina teate. Suna ina kia teate. Una ina kia kia. We also have the other 12 solar and cosmic dragons joining us, completing the 13 as one, uniting all tribes, activating all DNA strands, our true history records, the emerald tablets from deep within us, our gifts, abilities, and power. Muyana shea ke rusukura ine aya sa aira na te ke atutushkuna ina te se. Ina ke era sa ya. Una ina ke kura shukuna te ai. Era sanaya. Ane ane ne sa ye. Eyu. Una ina ke era ina te na sa ya ka. Kunayana sarataya sutura shatara sata eonakiaki. Feel this fire burn off any remaining density, lower energies, entities in your field, all and anything that's weighing you down, fully dissolving effortlessly, all sucked up by a white vortex connecting all the way back to source. Clearing any remaining fears and doubts and worries in our field. Any feelings of betrayal, grief, heartbreak, shame, guilt, resentment, unforgiveness, we let it all go. May all our thoughts be based in peace, love, joy, harmony, balance, tranquility, perfect health, freedom, serenity, eternal life, prosperity. Eru unata ya ai ashukuna yake. See how the cosmic matter of dragon is breathing her sacred rainbow dragon breath into your field, helping purify any remaining remnants of residue still left, fully clearing your field to the highest extent possible in this now moment. Fully merging and activating your diamond avatar self in this now. Turashayaya, ayakeate rasukunate, sutenakeake. As we die upon the altar to be fully reborn anew, embodiment, the cosmic Christ consciousness, unifying and merging with our soul, avatar, Rishi, one pure true God source consciousness fully now. Timelessly so, fully anchored in the 0 point field, 360 degrees, no time. Ui, ura, kinatera se kena shura enake aira, uneane, ayo, manea keare, arushunate. Feel the wings at the back of your back, fully healed, ready to fully open and take flight. Now fully healed light body coming online, awakening our Krystar SAphiRA light body. Una shera sayana sukuna ina kaya una taruna se anatea. Ai, oh, ayana, ayaya, oh, I say, ayato, oh, enaya, yukarayana, sotoranate. Activating our Krystar and Ankh body, highest divine blueprints of 13, 24, 48, or 72 strands of triple helix DNA. Nena sara era shkura ena tera kena sekara aira na tera kena ena te esena tera kara shkura ena te aira sukunate esenata ayanata asunate esenata asanata aya ashumate. Fully dissolving any remaining trauma imprints and wounds from our fields and our cellular memories effortlessly now in quantum no time. Fully merging and activating all new organic ascension realities, our diamond avatar self, our true memories, true history records, the proton seeds, emerald cosmic quantum tree of life, our original divine blueprints, templates, timelessly so. Unadera shukura tinatarasa. Activating the 12 and 13 dimensional diamond grid. Connecting to your crystalline core, the grids, ley lines and dragon lines and rose lines, Mary and Michael lines, diamond rose lines, the emerald grid, the diamond heart grid. Unifying as one heart, mind, body and soul. One diamond avatar, fully igniting within the light body of the earth now, within our own fields, on behalf of all life everywhere. Unatea shunununa, unatea keaina, unatea shutunatea ke. Connecting to all the Q sites, stargates, arc sites, trinity gates, organic ascension gateways, water seas, power points, ancient sites, ancient solar temples, pyramids, crystal pyramids, light up, crystal networks, crystal cathedral network. Platinum diamond grid network, diamond mines, crystalline caverns and beds. Unashetero shukura ina era tunatea ke. Shunatea ayata sukunate. activating the line grids, triple line, stargate sites, waters and aquifers. Call upon all the beings of light in alignment with the law of one to assist us in this endeavor. Activating the crystalline grid system, 0-point technologies, planetary Albion Lightbody, the Krystar SAphiRA, fully reborn, divine masculine and feminine, fully balanced and harmonized and unified as one within the Holy Trinity, birth and the divine Christ child, the Krystar SAphiRA now, from within our own sacred hearts, opening this sacred crystal rose heart. Oh, una senate, una enate, ananana, enate, oh, yanana, you, ne, ne, na, ne, ya. Tukuraina ishtutara senatea. Tura senatea. O yanateate. Na te you. Activating the planetary brain network, neuroplasticity, activating the neural pathways of light to the highest level allowed in this now moment that are responsible for our awakening, assisting us. Activating the Emerald Heart Network as the new telepathic cosmic communication network, unifying as one heart and mind, one monad, one logos, fully reborn anew. So our diamond self from our crystal body, fully activated now throughout all realms. Una sena sheke you anete you una ena eratura nea enate enaso era eru ena enate una senatere ane Fill your whole field and that of the planet, cosmically filling the diamond white and pink light of the cosmic mother and father, fully healing all levels and layers, dimensions, realities, fully healing our light bodies, fully opening our hearts and our minds as one higher heart mind. Balancing, harmonizing, merging, unifying our right and left brain hemispheres as one whole brain. Pineal and pituitary gland, building the rainbow bridge. Heart and mind, masculine, feminine, higher and lower self, heaven and earth, matter and antimatter, unifying all dimensional layers and levels, all 13 dimensions, up to the 15, 16, 17, 18, all the way back to source, along with the cosmic womb of the Sophia and pure God Source consciousness as one, dissolving all remaining walls, divisions, compartmentalization, distorted, polarized beliefs and perceptions now. Tunatera shutura inake aira sinatera setera shukunate. Eonate ai. Enuyana nasara ye. Sore aye. You only you. Tena yenate, tura shenatere, akaratanate. Urasha aira inage uga erate. Sku anakera eskana askara eskana eskana eskara iskana etare e. Fully letting go of any remaining debris in our field, all dissolving, return back to source, fully enveloped in this beautiful, divine, crystalline, diamond, rainbow, pink and white light, pure, true, divine source love, filling every cell, every atom, every particle and wave of our beingness, and all of creation across time and space, healing all. Now, so it is done. Esudan shetera ke enata, asanena ke ayata, aira aira, shukanatea, tatayana sekera tatarasa, sunasa, sistayanatea ke enatara, tu sistayanatea ke aya, unainaya ke, sarayanata, araya, umenekeateata, sokenatea shite. Oh, our hearts opening ever wider, healing fully, returning home, back to the heart, back to our true self. Tena shetea teata, tuyana enasate, ea teata. Now, one more time, anchor the slide, keys and codes received into the grids. Fully activating the new diamond grid, new organic ascension of realities, organic creatrix field now, quantum no time. Esunate shutara sekina era aera asanate kera aistuna shetera satara sata. Su ashara, tenatera, teaena sutura. Anchoring these keys and codes and frequencies into the grids, into the field, ready for all willing hearts to be picked up on. This frequency of pure divine love, coming straight from source, flowing in through our crowns, into our hearts, into the core, into all hearts, beating as one. Tena shatara, enakea teata, tunatea keaya. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. Now, if you want to come back into your body, fully anchored in the here and now, the multidimensional self, all of your power, all of your beingness, all of your aspects, fully unified, healed, right here and right now, fully activated. So it is done. Fully present in the here and now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love. Now, that was a bit longer than I expected, but this will go perfect with the activation. If you want to listen to this, just 34 minutes long. And I recorded it separately. So you can download this in MP3, so you don't need online. If you want to listen to it offline, you don't need to listen, just in case you want to. And yes, again, if you do like to support me, donations are very much appreciated. The details underneath in the description box. Or send me an email if you want me to send you kind of an invoice over email. I try to figure out a different thing with PayPal as well tomorrow. I'll post if I can get that done. I haven't managed so far. Anyway, or my bank details. If you can't, again, my present to you. And hopefully any moment now, we will be fully abundant, manifesting out of thin air, and money will be irrelevant. So thank you for believing in yourself, trusting yourself, because that's the key here, okay? And knowing what to connect to, who to trust, who not to trust, and what to align with, what not to align with, and making the magic happen in every now moment with every word, thought, feeling, belief, and action we take. That's how we roll. We make the miracles happen, because we had a miracle, and that's what we came here for, fully reclaiming our realities. Let the dragon roar, and your sacred dragon fire breath is one of your tools you can use. That's how we clear the grids. You can use it for your own body as well. I can also shrink my dragon into really tiny. And they can fly around your meridians, and because they also relate to the ley lines of the earth. So anyway, play with it, connect to your own inner dragon, and yeah, I love you and leave you. If you want to connect to your own dragon, also listen to the last activation, the Dragon Awakening. That can also help. And I hope you enjoyed this. And thank you so much for your support. And thank you for making this happen. Let's do this, okay? Let's light this up. Let's activate New Earth fully now, okay? In quantum no time, right? Don't attach to time, fully let go. Merge with your eternal self. That's what we're here for. All through the heart. Your sacred crystal heart is the key, always has been. Love is what activates your multidimensional DNA. So we let it burn in the most positive of ways, and I love you and I leave you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye.